Fields leading the Bears to a 33-14 win over the Patriots on Monday Night Football. Fields throwing for a score and running for another as the Bears defense recorded 3 interceptions. Mac Jones started the game for New England after missing the last 3 with a sprained ankle, but he was replaced by Bailey Zappi in the second quarter. Meanwhile, the Patriots' next opponent, the Jets, will be without running back Breece Hall the rest of the season with a torn ACL, according to head coach Robert Saleh. To replace him, NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reports the Jets traded for Jags running back James Robinson. The Colts will be benching quarterback Matt Ryan and turning to Sam Ehlinger for the rest of the season, according to head coach Frank Reich. Ryan sustained a grade 2 shoulder separation, but Reich added the quarterback change would have been made regardless of Ryan's injury. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Will they find a home? Sponsored by Geico. Steve is intrigued by the paranormal.
Otherworldly spirits really make a house a home, you know?
Janice has different taste.
I'd like my house to not be haunted.
Compromise is tough, but these two won't have to compromise when they bundle home and car insurance with Geico. It's easy, and they could save even more. In the end, Steve and Janice found a renovated Victorian that's only haunted from 9 to 5.
Okay, wife's home. I gotta bounce.
Bye, Steve.
Bundling without compromise at geico.com.
Did you hear about Taco Bell's apology? Yeah, they apologized for going too far with their breakfast. Like the naked egg taco and chicken biscuit nachos? It was too much. All you need in the morning is tasty, simple food. Like the breakfast crunch wrap. Fluffy eggs, melty cheese, sausage, crispy hash browns, wrapped in a warm tortilla. Or, as some call it, a breakfast crunch thing. Grab one today, only at Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell stores during breakfast hours only until 11 a.m. while supplies last. Contact local store for hours and participation, which vary.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. Happy Tuesday to you. Yeah, we're celebrating. We made it through Monday. It's the 25th day of October, 2022. You got that right, Gene?
I got all those twos right.
Yeah. You got it checked off on your calendar?
I do.
Okay.
Yes, sirree.
Rapidly approaching Halloween.
Very quickly, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. And it's another dilemma. So what night do you go out trick-or-treating?
Well, some of the kids would say every night.
That's my answer. Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and, of course, Monday, which is Halloween.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of Halloween candy consumed.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to have to go to the store and get more because we bought some a couple of weeks ago and I ate it all. So, don't tell Pam.
Okay. Be careful.
You want some birthdays today?
We could use a few birthdays here and there.
Okay. San Diego State alum, an Aztec, actor Marion Ross. That was Mrs. Cunningham. Richie Cunningham's mom on TV's Happy Days. Marion Ross is 94 today. Singer John Anderson of Yes, 78. And singer Taffy Nivert of Starland Vocal Band, 78. Actor Brian Kerwin, 73. Actor Nancy Cartwright, 65. Drummer Chad Smith of the Red Hot Chili Peppers is 61. Actor Tracy Nelson is 59. That's Rick Nelson's little girl.
Little girl, yeah.
Yeah. Actor Michael Boatman is 58. Actor Kevin Michael Richardson, 58. Actor Matthew Malrick is 57. Comedian Samantha Bee is 53. Adam Goldberg is 52. Actor Adam Pascal is 52. Other birthdays today, let's see. Actor Leslie Grossman is 51. Actor Josh Henderson, 41. Katy Perry is 38. Singer Austin Winkler is 38. Actor Krista Marie Yu is 34. And actor Rachel Matthews, 29. Local birthdays coming up. Be a part of the Raiders Nation on FM 107.5.
Let's play some football.
Las Vegas Raiders football, brought to you by
El Central RV and Service.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Alfie Varetto, Sonia Newton, Lynn Sanchez, Eric McCormick, Erica Alvarez, Ryan Breland, Grace Lopez, Becky Bingley, Cecilia Wong, Joe Montenegro, Juan Quintero, Maria Gasca, Sandra Maitorena, and Joseph Mulheron. Happy birthday from Kxo. Well, many happy returns. And we salute Rishi Sunak. Yeah, he is the new British Prime Minister. Sunak replaces Liz Truss, who resigned from the job after only 44 days. Yeah, Sunak becomes Britain's third Prime Minister in less than 2 months. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, well, you know, it's kind of like watching Taylor Swift's relationship status on social media almost. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, of course, you remember Shaquille O'Neal, right? I do. Yeah, okay. I mean, he's everywhere, in commercials everywhere. Well, the HBO Shaquille O'Neal documentary series is to be released in November. The documentary, Shaq, will chronicle the basketball superstar's rise to prominence and also focus on his life off the court, which coincidentally is where you'll find the basketball after Shaquille attempts a free throw. Yeah. Not real good at that, right? Yeah. Well, one thing he's really very talented is different. But you'd think sports, obviously, but he is a world-class DJ. Okay. Vegas, New York, all over the place. And yes. He's a funny guy anyway. Yes, and, you know, not afraid to, in the least, to make fun of himself. No, not at all. Yes. I stood next to him one time at a Lakers media day. Uh-huh. I think I came up to his knee. Yeah, he's a big guy. Oh, well. A big, nice guy. Yes. And in the news, a coffee shop in the United Kingdom is charging rude customers more than double for the price of a cup of coffee. Yeah, so I'm wondering, hey, Starbucks, what's your reason, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, as you're well aware, Starbucks, not my favorite place in the world. I will say, from what I have heard, because I think I have been in a local Starbucks twice, the local Starbucks baristas just don't have the attitude that some of the baristas in the big city have. So, the attitude. Give me the attitude. Yes, because I'll walk in and say, I want a coffee. What? You know, venti, latte, you know, ginormous. What? Just a small black coffee, okay? We don't do that. They'll do it for you. Oh, yes, and charge you double. And charge you a lot of money. Yes. Okay, are you ready for news? We've got news this morning. Stand by.
This is George Marquez. I am running for district attorney. I was raised in the Imperial Valley, and I am currently raising my own family here. I am the experienced candidate, and I have worked both as a prosecutor and defense. I know how both sides think. I am the candidate with a solid law enforcement backing. I will be aggressive in prosecuting serious, violent, and repeat offenders, and I will implement crime prevention strategies. I will use my experience to protect our families. Please vote for me, George Marquez. Paid for by the committee to elect George Marquez for district attorney 2022.
World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. A Russian court denies Brittany Griner's latest appeal of her 9-year sentence for drug possession. CBS's Mary Ilushina.
There was an understanding that Moscow would be prepared to negotiate a potential swap with the United States only once all legal procedures in Russia are done. So that could prevent them potentially from filing another appeal.
Dr. Mehmet Oz, Republican, will be up against claims of carpetbagging Democrat John Fetterman of health struggles when the two Senate hopefuls debate in Pennsylvania tonight. CBS's Robert Costa.
Fetterman, who had a stroke in May, has been reassuring voters that he is ready to serve. His doctor has done the same. Veterans' use of a captioning device will be on display during the debate.
Obama administration Defense Secretary Ash Carter has died. He removed barriers that kept women from serving in combat and ended a ban on transgender troops. A Harvard spokesman says he suffered a heart attack. Ash did. He was 68. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. A woman has been killed. 3 other people, including a firefighter, have been injured in a 3-alarm house fire in San Jose. The firefighter was injured after falling off the roof while trying to get into the house. This is Fire Captain Jesse Ulrich.
When the first crews arrived, they found a heavily involved first floor of a 2-story residential structure involved with fire.
Cause of the fire is under investigation. There are still many unanswered questions about the Mercedes found buried in the backyard of an Atherton home last week. This is Police Commander Dan Larson.
We still don't know what kind of investigation we're conducting. We don't know if this is going to be a criminal investigation.
The speculation is that it may involve insurance fraud by the previous homeowner who reported the vehicle stolen. And finally, no one matched all 6 numbers in last night's Powerball drawing. That means Wednesday's jackpot will be worth an estimated $680 million. That is the 7th largest Powerball jackpot in history. Steve Clausen, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair or replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
I'll second guest dinners with friends because they can be interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall. If you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules, as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit creoninfo.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. There are 3 of them in the Valley, at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Well, it's time to take a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning. The County Board of Supervisors are meeting today. George Gale has the story.
You can attend the meeting in person via Zoom or via live stream. The board will adopt a resolution expressing appreciation to Senator Ben Wessel for his years of service as the state senator representing Imperial County. They will recognize the retirees for the month of October. They will recognize employee milestones for October, and the board is expected to approve certificates regarding Cancer Awareness Month. On the action agenda, the board will be asked to take action on a comment letter to the California Energy Commission regarding the Blue Ribbon Commission on California Lithium Extraction Draft Report. They will be asked to approve a contribution to the Salton Sea Authority for this year's fiscal year in the amount of $200,000. There will be an update on COVID-19 and monkeypox in Imperial County. Public Health Director Jeanette Angulo will have several items on the agenda. Workforce and Economic Development will hold a public hearing. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Imperial Valley Food Bank is hosting an event for the very first time. It is called the IB Palette, and Palette. There will be wine and beer, art exhibits, appetizers, all to help feed Imperial Valley. It will be held Thursday at the Imperial Food Banks, or Imperial Valley Food Banks, Imperial Grove in Imperial. The fun kicks off at 7 Thursday at 486 West Ayton Road in Imperial. The evening will bring together delicious appetizers and wine for the palate, artwork from the local artist, the palate. The proceeds will help purchase pallets full of food the IV Food Bank will distribute throughout the Imperial Valley. All guests and artists must be 21 years of age or older to attend the event. Tickets will be available at the door, or they can be purchased now. You can contact IV Food Bank for more information. KXO News Time 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires, guaranteed. We're talking the finest names in tires: Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlap, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. Check the prices, then talk to your Quick Lane service advisor. He will give you the best price, guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Continuing with more local news, voters are encouraged to turn in ballots as soon as possible. George Gale explains.
The Registrar of Voters says a vote-by-mail ballot should be returned as soon as they are filled out. Don't wait until November 8th. Elections have made it easy and convenient to drop off all completed ballots. Drop boxes are located at the Brawley City Hall, Kxo City Hall, Calipatria City Hall, Oatville City Hall, Imperial City Hall, Westmoreland City Hall, and at the County Administration Center. Drive up at the west parking lot, and a drop box at the east entrance of the Administration Center. Ballots can be dropped off 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that will conclude this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the Valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Let's talk about it, bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5, or log on to kxoradio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
Page 2 of the local news and weather, all brought to you by the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here.
Continuing with more local news this morning, the 11th Annual Environmental Health Leadership Summit is about to be kicked off. George Gale has the story.
It will be held at Imperial Valley College on October 27th. Summit is a coordinated action to cultivate partnerships and advocacy for environmental and health concerns in underserved communities within the Salton Sea Air Basin and throughout California. Summit is being hosted by the Comité Cívico del Valle Incorporated, Imperial Valley College, and a Lithium Community Coalition. A long list of experts are scheduled to participate. Panels, lectures, and discussions begin at 7 a.m. and continue until 5 p.m. October 27th. To attend, contact IBC or the Comité Cívico del Valle. The theme for the summit is Achieving a Healthier, Sustainable Future. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The first annual Halloween Carnival is coming up. It's being held in the city of Calexico. It's being presented by the city of Calexico's Recreation Department. They say there will be so much family fun, it's scary. It will be held Monday, October the 31st from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Community Center on Dual Avenue. There will be carnival games, music, crafts, cakewalk, La Catrina Parcela, by the Recreation Department sewing class, and much more. Free hot dogs to the first 100 kids. A great way to have some spooky fun before going out to trick or treat. And finally, the City of Imperial voters. Supplemental ballots. George Gale explains.
They are getting supplemental ballots. They are for the November 8th election. County elections officials say the Imperial City Clerk contest was inadvertently not included in the original vote-by-mail ballot. They said because no candidates had filed to run for Imperial City Clerk before the close of the nomination period, there were no candidates listed for that contest. To allow City of Imperial voters an opportunity to vote for a qualified write-in candidate, supplemental ballots were sent out. There is a list of qualified write-in candidates at the Register of Voters website. This is for City of Imperial voters only. For KXL Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Imperial Valley Business Resource Center is a one-stop shop for business development. We provide a complete roadmap to success for startups, entrepreneurs, and small to medium-sized businesses. Our in-house services include startup assistance, workforce development, manufacturing assistance, site selection, access to capital, accounting, cash flow management, permitting assistance, government contracting, international trade, incentive analysis, and more. Contact IVBRC today at 760-353-8332 or visit ivbrc.org to get started.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says weak high pressure and dry conditions will prevail over the next several days, with the coolest temperatures being seen today. Temperatures will warm slightly into Wednesday, but highs will mostly stay below 80 degrees through at least Thursday. Further warming is likely into the coming weekend, with temperatures approaching seasonal normals. The overall dry conditions and clear to mostly clear skies will result in essentially zero precipitation chances through at least the next week or so. 74, the high in the valley yesterday, 48, the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 79. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming calm. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 56. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming calm after midnight. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 82. Light wind becoming northeast about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. Right now, downtown, 51 degrees, 43% our relative humidity. And the wind out of the west-southwest at about 325 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news, a service of the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here. I've been telling you about the peanut patch, well, for a couple of weeks now, but actually for a couple of years. And those who have visited the Peanut Patch know what I'm saying. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Open Monday through Saturday. And the Peanut Patch with many homemade chocolates. They also make their own fresh English toffee. Pecan turtles made from scratch. The Peanut Patch. So many great things. A great place to visit. You're going to love the store. You're going to love the people at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. And they've got a variety of gift packs that can be shipped to almost anywhere in the world. What a great gift idea. You'll find the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Well, if you just Google the Peanut Patch, you'll get directions, and it's easy, and it's fun. Don't forget the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Stop by and say hi. It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Health Care District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Monday Night Football, the Bears, rumbling, stumbling, bumbling, the Bears, they beat the Patriots 33-14. Has Bill Belichick ever smiled? Yeah, Belichick said he wasn't ready to name a starting quarterback in the aftermath of the blowout to the Bears last night. Yeah, Belichick pulled starter Mac Jones after 3 series. and went with rookie Bailey Zappi in his place for the rest of the game. Is there a quarterback controversy? I don't know. Meanwhile, the New York Jets have agreed to trade for Jaguars running back James Robinson. Robinson will go to the Jaguars to fill the void created when the Jets running back Brees Hill had a season-ending knee injury. And the Colts offensive woes, put it all on Matt Ryan. Yeah, the Colts have benched Ryan. They will start Sam Erlinger the rest of the way.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And Major League Baseball, we start on Friday with the World Series. The Phillies and the Astros from Houston. NBA action, the 76ers beat the Pacers 120-106. Raptors rolled over the Heat 98-90. Knicks beat the Magic 115-102. Bulls beat up on the Celtics 122-102. Rockets got by the Jazz 114-108. Grizzlies topped the Nets 134-124. Spurs beat the Timberwolves 115-106. And the Trailblazers dominated the Nuggets 135-110. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Say hello to fall with Kokopah Casino and Resort. Every Friday and Saturday in October, you can drop a disc for your chance to win up to $400 in rewards play or $1,000 cash. We'll draw 2 winners every hour from 4 to 8 p.m. with a bonus multiplier day on the 29th. You can earn entries daily by playing your favorite slots or table games with your rewards card. Say hello to fall in October at Kokopah. For complete rules, see the Kokopah Casino Rewards Club. We love our loyals at Kokopah, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
And it's financial news. A brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. After more than doubling this year, mortgage rates are expected to retreat in 2023. That's the updated forecast from the Mortgage Bankers Association. Economists also said they expect the U.S. to enter into a recession in the first part of next year that will be driven by tighter financial conditions, reduced business investment, and slower growth globally. That will, in turn, push the unemployment rate up from its current 3.5% to 5.5% by the end of next year. That, according to the forecast. In other news, it looks like Adidas has said enough. They have ended their partnership with Kanye West, and it's immediate. In a statement, the sportswear maker said it does not tolerate anti-Semitism and any other sort of hate speech, and said that his recent comments were unacceptable, hateful, and dangerous. Adidas said they violated the company's values of diversity and inclusion, mutual respect, and fairness. Sales and production of his Yeezy-branded products have stopped, as well as payments to Yee and his companies. Adidas said they'll take a $246 million hit on that loss. So what's happening on the market scene? Well, let's take a look at the big board, and we see green. The Dow currently up 208 points at 31,707. The S&P 500 up 40 at 3,837. The NASDAQ up 172 points at 11,124. And if you want to buy some gold, it'll cost you $7.80 an ounce more. Gold currently at $1,661.90 an ounce. And oil up $1.10 a barrel. 85.68 is where we sit right now. Coming up, we'll take a brief look at the weather for you.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 79. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming calm. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 56. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming calm after midnight. Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 82. Light wind becoming northeast about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. And right now, downtown El Centro, we are looking at 51 degrees. 42% relative humidity, wind out of the west, 5 to 7 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, in El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer, what I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu, everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
CBS News is coming up. We'll be back right after that.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
Is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Steve Kafin. A new court hearing in Russia for Brittany Griner, but little has changed for the American basketball star. Her appeal of a 9-year prison sentence was rejected. Elizabeth Rood is a U.S. Embassy official in Moscow.
Today was another sad day for the rule of law in the Russian Federation.
I'm Stephen Portnoy in Washington. The White House calls the Russian appeals court move another sham judicial proceeding. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan says in a statement that Brittany Griner continues to be held under intolerable circumstances. There's been no indication from aides to President Biden that the Russians are seriously considering the prisoner swap the U.S. proposed earlier this year to see Griner and retired Marine Paul Whelan returned home.
2 weeks before Election Day, a key U.S. Senate race is going down to the wire. CBS News Deputy Director of Surveys Jennifer DePinto has the latest battleground tracker information.
The Senate race in Pennsylvania has narrowed. Democrat John Fetterman has a 2-point edge over Republican Mehmet Oz. Fetterman led Oz by 5 points last month. What we're seeing is Republicans consolidating their support behind Oz.
Adidas says it's ended its partnership with Kanye West over his anti-Semitic remarks in recent weeks, calling it unacceptable, hateful, and dangerous. Teresa Drenick is with the Anti-Defamation League.
He is normalizing anti-Semitism at a time when anti-Semitic acts and hate crimes are already at historic levels.
And a completed documentary about the entertainer has been shelved by its producers. In Great Britain, there's a new prime minister.
I'm Vicky Barker in London.
Trust is earned, and I will earn yours.
42-year-old Rishi Sunak is Britain's youngest prime minister in 200 years. He's the first prime minister of color, also its third prime minister in as many months. Popular as the finance minister who handed out aid during the pandemic, Sunak is now warning that tough decisions lie ahead, with inflation here at a 40-year high.
Well, here at home, health officials are worried about a possible spike in COVID, flu, and RSV cases as winter closes in. White House COVID coordinator Dr. Ashish Jha says the key is keeping people from getting seriously ill.
We have flu shots that keep people out of the hospital. We have COVID shots. We have a brand new COVID shot that is formulated against the virus that's out there right now. That will keep people out of the hospital, prevent people from getting seriously ill.
Former Obama Defense Secretary Ash Carter has died of a heart attack. He was 68 years old. He opened the military combat jobs to women. Right now on Wall Street, the Dow is up 175 points. The S&P is up 37. This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
Have you ever noticed that when the afternoon light hits your floors, you can see everything, including dust?
So much dust.
And that floor dust gets kicked up into the air, compromising the quality of air you and your family breathe. Swiffer Heavy Duty Sweeper is the fast and easy way to clean your floors, with ultra-thick pads that trap and lock dust before it gets in the air. Just a couple minutes a day,
And dust is gone.
Swiffer Heavy Duty Sweeper. Proud partner of the American Lung Association.
The new Google Pixel 7 Pro is super, especially when it's on Verizon, the network America relies on. It's supercharged, super powered, and a super...
deal.
You know it. Now, switch to Verizon and get the Google Pixel 7 Pro on us with select trade-ins and select 5G unlimited plans.
That really is super.
Yep. There's never been a better time to switch to Verizon. $899.99 device payment purchase with new smartphone line on select 5G unlimited plans required. $200 Verizon e-gift card with ported. Less $700 trade-in/promo credit applied over 36 months. 0% APR. Trade-in conditions and additional terms apply.
There's a new chapter in the story of a TV star's bad show at a restaurant.
James Corden has finally addressed the episode that got him banned from New York City's Balthazar Brasserie. He explained on the Late Late Show on CBS, he made a snide remark after the staff messed up his wife's order more than once.
As her meal came wrong to the table the third time, in the heat of the moment, I made a sarcastic, rude comment about cooking it myself, and it is a comment I deeply regret.
Corden says he loves Balthazar and hopes he'll be allowed in again one day. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News, New York.
Gay couples have begun to get married in Cuba under the country's new family code. It took effect this month after a vote in September. The government was in favor of it, and the most vocal advocate for gay rights on the island is the daughter of former President Raul Castro. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
He's a radio announcer here, isn't he?
AM 1230.
Yeah, that's right. Have you heard his morning show, Wake Up with Phlegm?
KXO.
1230.